Hello and welcome back to PAX Prime. We are here at the Turtle Beach stand with some Call of Duty action. It's been amazing so far at game number 3 between two big powerhouses in the Call of Duty name. And you may be thinking, Puckett's changed. This doesn't look like Puckett. Well, I'm actually joined by Saw Methods, obviously playing on a Saw this weekend. How are you doing so far?
I'm pretty good, man. We're like 6-6 right now. We're playing, not too bad.
Not too bad.
Yeah.
Very, very optimistic there of you, I'm not going to lie.
Pretty much.
Pretty much. Well, this is an interesting thing for you because you are kind of on the brink. Right now, you're actually lying in 5th place.
Yeah.
6-6, like you say.
Yeah.
But you're playing 3 games today.
Yeah. We're playing Phase, Complexity, and Bad History. So
some pretty tough games there for you.
Yeah. Some pretty tough games today. Phase and COL, obviously, really good teams.
Yep.
Especially at CTF, which is sort of our weak type. So
You could say that, but where it gets really interesting is between these two teams here. So obviously we've got EnVy lying in 4th place, and we have Impact, all the way down in 7th. Who would you ideally want to win? I mean, who are you actually rooting for in this game?
Definitely Impact, because I feel like EnVy, they're definitely better at CTF than my team.
Okay.
They beat us pretty bad, like 6-0 when we played them, and I mean they're very beatable. We played them, and I feel like we choked a few maps. We lost to 1-2 in the series, we won the hard point, and I feel like they're very beatable. So I definitely want Impact to stay in it. I'd rather Impact in the top 4 than EnVy. So
who do you actually see being in that top 4 collective? Oh, now obviously you're gonna say Saw, obviously. Because,
definitely Complexity.
Yeah.
Unite's a really good team. Unite's been doing really good. And
do you reckon FaZe are gonna stay there? Because for me, FaZe were I'm not gonna lie, a little bit of a surprise. They had an average day 1 and then a sensational day number 2.
Yeah, FaZe didn't really play amazing in Atlanta, but they went home and practiced a lot. Now they're a lot better. They're like 10-5 right now. Or
yeah, they are.
So their record's pretty good.
They're looking very, very strong. But obviously, Search and Destroy Meltdown is going to be game number 3 here between these two giants in the Call of Duty community. And have you got any specific strats? Obviously, I don't want you to say this is exactly what Saw do. But
on Meltdown?
On attack, is there anything specific?
Yeah, like usually the setup is either 2B, 1 middle, 1A. Sometimes you can go 2B, 2A, and have the guy in A cut middle. So, it depends what your team likes to do, if you guys play passive or aggressive.
Well, we're going to start off on board with... Is there anyone... Who do you want to... I'm going to let you choose. I'm just going to let you run the show right now. Who do you want to watch first of all?
Let's go with John.
All right, we'll have a look at what John's up to then.
I want to see if John can, get a pick real quickly. What gun is that? I forget what...
AN-94.
That's what it's called.
You play this game at a professional level and you don't know the gun.
I forgot the gun name.
Sorry, don't even worry about it. Happens to everyone. But you see, he actually has a trophy system as well that you can throw down. And, you normally see that quite often. Pick up those extra points, try and utilize it as much as possible. But using the AN-94, like you said, kind of unusual to see that at LAN, would you not say?
Yeah, usually people say the AN-94 is sort of inconsistent.
Yeah.
And, but the M8 is pretty prominent. I mean, it's pretty good. Usually like 1 or 2 bursts on LAN, and sort of like that online if you have Godternet.
Godternet, ping jar kind of internet. That's what you need. I think that's what everyone needs.
I mean, they're playing it pretty passive right now, though. They're not making too many moves. Seems like they're going to try going A. They have like 2 bottom middle, and right now they're trying to go for a pick, I think. I think John's trying to watch the flank a little bit, and it seems like Impact's really, unorganized. They're not really
Would you say is that because they have a pickup, though?
Yeah, I would say. I mean, they really didn't have much time to practice. Maybe a couple days, a week.
Yeah.
But Karma with that pick, and what is it, a 2v3 right now?
Yeah, it's 2 versus 3
2v3
in favor of Team EnVy, and we saw them go big on this map yesterday. Can they try and do the same thing now? That's going to be the big question. You got Killer actually going to go and try and plant the bomb. He's going to get taken down now. He's down to
and
John.
There is the first round. Proofy takes it.
And I want to ask you something real quick.
Yeah.
Proofy SMG, yes or no?
And hardpoint?
Yes.
Yeah, I mean, you really
played
can't
so
have
well
2
yesterday
ARs.
and so well today.
Yeah, you can't have 2 ARs in hardpoint. I mean, maybe you could
switching
a
operation
little back a little, but the game changed, and now you need constant pressure. You need to be pushing out spawns. So 2 ARs is sort of like, I mean, you can use it to hold a hill. Yeah, I feel like for breaking, 2 ARs, you're just not cutting it.
Well, it's going to be Rambo on the attacking side in round number 2 here on Search and Destroy Meltdown, and a familiar little push, and we see this time and time again from EnVy on the attacking side. Very, very passive. Is that something as a player you actually pick up on? As in other team strategies. Like, for example, if you were sat now playing Team EnVy and, you were obviously on the defensive side, would you be like, well, we know EnVy play defensively, we'll go from there? Or is it just kind of like you don't really know what to expect?
Well, when we played them, they had, rounds where they rushed and rounds where they played passive. So, like, it's really just a 50-50. I mean, you could try guessing to sort of get ready for a rush or get ready to play, slower, but it all depends on what they do. I mean, people change it up every round. It's not like they're going to rush all 6 rounds. if they do, and it works, good for them. But usually people like to switch it up.
If it does, it works. Good for them. Yeah, that's key words of advice, I guess you could say. But Rambo is going to draw that kill there, shutting down John, and that was really well-timed push from EnVy. But Miracles is going to respond, taking down the bomb carrier now with 29 seconds left. Impact are going to know that EnVy are pushing that A bomb site. Now, how are they going to try and adapt? Well, Karma's going to get shut down by Miracles. JCat picks up that bomb. Is he going to be able to plant it? Well, he's going to be left all by himself. 1 versus 2 situation. Oh, it's not looking
And he's
good.
taken out. BL Fire with a 2-piece.
BL Fire with the 2-piece, like you say. And how do you think BL Fire has fitted into this team?
He's a good player. Anchor, I'm not sure. I feel like on Curse, Liar was the anchor, and he was like sort of like the roaming AR. And I feel like, he can anchor, but he can't do it as good as he could if he practiced it for like a month.
Yeah.
Because usually he's like, sort of a kill whore. He walks around and
Gets the kills.
Gets the kills, pretty much.
Well, we'll have a look at Team Impact on the attacking side. And I haven't seen anyone with a sniper rifle. I mean, for me, Meltdown is one of those where if you can get an early pick with a sniper rifle, you're in good stead. Well, actually, I say that. There you go. BL5 does actually pull out his sniper rifle. Had that selected as his secondary. Just trying to see if he can find anyone at all. We can see, though, on our mini-map that Team EnVy have 2 plays over at A, 2 plays over at B. Would you say that's your set defensive strategy as well? Or do you like to flood the B bomb site? Because we see some teams, they're just
it depends. I mean, there's always risks you got to take. For example, like if you have a gut feeling that they're going to go B, you can send 3 B, 1 middle. But, usually the setup is, B, 2 B, and then 1 middle, 1 A. Oh, BL Fire did miss that snipe. That would have been crazy. He sort of choked that shot. Wasn't it a choke?
It's hard. With the sniper, it's hard to say someone. I mean, not everyone has impeccable accuracy like yourself with the sniper rifle, of course.
Obviously.
But I mean, some people have to hope and pray. But 3 versus 3 situation is what it's going to be right now. John still has that bomb in hand with the A94. Miracles is going to clean up Proofy. This should give Impact license to plant this B bomb site. You can see the 2 envious players, both Karma and Rambo. Right now, they're just trying to breach this hill. And I'm going to have a quick look at Rambo. As that bomb does get planted, it's going to give them 43 seconds. Should get the pick on Miracles. No, he doesn't. Sit down, Rambo. Miracles comes in strong. You want to see Karma right now?
Yeah, we're actually on. As soon as I say that, man.
Do you understand? When you watch pro scrims and you hear us say curse the caster, that's why.
I'm such dude.
Don't worry.
I'm honestly so sad right now that I just pretty much
you just stopped Karma clutching around.
That was my fault. I'm sorry, Karma.
Oh, it happens to us all. Like I said, it's one of those horrible moments. The curse of the caster. Now you actually get to see it firsthand. Yeah. Because it is something that we say a lot. Every time we say, we'll get on board with this person, or this person on the 7th streak, and then they die. It's a horrible, horrible feeling. But, I mean, how do you see this game going out now? You've seen a couple of rounds. Who do you think is going to take this S&D?
I still feel like EnVy will. I mean, they've been a team for, like, a while, with the exception of Karma just joining pretty recently. And I feel like they just know to work off each other better. Obviously, they're down right now, but there's 6 rounds in Search. A lot of things can happen depending on clutches. And let's go to Rambo. Rambo has a riot shield right now.
He's got the bomb as well.
The SWAT team. He's taking bullets too.
This is a very, very sneaky strategy. However,
what he's going to do is he doesn't have fast hands. That's pretty weird. Usually you see you have fast hands with that, but instead he has dead silent and tactical mask.
Oh, it's working so far.
Yeah, it sort of worked. Especially like if you're planting a bomb and you have the riot shield in your back and you're planting it, you can't get shot from your back.
Of course.
So it's not actually bad. Ricky used it against us when we
played
saw Unite
yesterday. We actually saw them use it in a very interesting way. In essence, where he was just kind of acting as a distraction, if nothing else. And right now it's going to be Proofy at 1 versus 1 with Killer. He's going to see him, and Killer's going to get that kill.
Touch it.
Were you there when I was talking about this? When I was saying how, in my eyes, Killer is the clutchest S&D player.
I wasn't there.
You weren't there. Name someone else that clutches more than him. You put Killer in a 1 versus 1, a 1 versus 2. Statistically, out of everyone, I think he's the most likely to clutch.
I think Rambo clutches a lot.
Rambo does clutch a lot, but actually that's a good point. Rambo does clutch actually quite a lot. So I would say it's definitely between those.
Against us, we were up 5-4 and he almost 1v3'd us, and I was disgusted. I was like, how do we put ourselves in a position to do that? And he's just so smart with those situations. He's been around forever, and I feel like that just comes naturally to him now.
It's just second.
He knows what to do in those situations.
Well, it does definitely help in Search and Destroy. Very situational game mode. And Miracles, he has a sniper rifle out now for Impact. But where it gets really interesting is EnVy, right now, because they dropped a map earlier on, they can finish with a maximum of 13 maps. Now, I said at the start of this, the magic number is going to be around about 12, 13 maps. So a lot of pressure is on their shoulders. They're 3-1 down right now to Impact. And Impact could still as well. They could come through. Yeah. It's going to be such a crazy next couple of hours.
Like right now, Impact knows they got to win this game.
They do.
They need to at least win this series 2-1 in order to stay in this tournament. So, they're fighting for their spot right now. Their backs are up against the wall, and they're playing pretty well. They're up 3-1 against EnVy, and EnVy's pretty good at search, especially on this map. I know that they're
Yes.
really good on this map, and PAX just taking over, and they're doing what they have to do right now.
30 seconds left here on round number 5. Search and Destroy Meltdown. Miracles on your screen with that bomb. Is going to see someone over the A-bomb site. Isn't going to be able to pick up that kill. Has Killer there into support, and it looks like now they're going to dedicate themselves towards the A-bomb site. Killer goes down. Karma with the pick. Now Miracles is going to have to challenge. Does get that kill. 2 versus 3. Now a 1 versus 3. He's all by himself. They know where he is. 14 seconds left. What does he do right now?
There's nothing he can do. He has no time to plant. They're going to check the bomb. Actually,
They actually didn't. He probably could have got that bomb
He could have got the plant off, but
ready for
obviously it's way too risky, and you never expect them not to check the bomb, you know?
Very, very true. Rambo there in your round-ending kill cam. He's going to get that kill, and that's going to keep EnVyUs alive in this Search and Destroy because, you know, the difference in score that could have been, you know, 3-2 is very, very different to 4-1. You know, 4-1 mentally as a player, when you look at that, you must kind of think, damn, what's happened here?
We need to fix something. I mean, 3-2 is still really close, but when you're hitting, you know, 4-1, 5-2, that's when you start, you know.
Yeah. Does it drastically affect you, or does that in a way pump you up?
I mean, it affects you. I mean, you really don't get too pumped when you're losing 5-2.
But I mean, how do you turn it around then? How do you get yourself pumped?
You gotta, as a player, just sort of bear down and be like, you know, this is the time we can be down after if we lose. You know, we gotta try winning this, and you know, we can't start arguing. We can't start complaining. But let's go on board with Rambo. We're actually on board with Rambo. He has an MMS.
Something that you saw quite a lot used at the start of the game, and didn't really see much throughout the middle. But you know, now it's coming to the end of the game's lifestyle. I've seen more and more players use it in Search and Destroy, especially. I don't want to say
He's spot the player. Do you see what he just spotted?
He has, and
he's on the ramp, I think.
Who is that? Let's have a quick look. That's actually going to be Miracles. He's going to go for the challenge as well and gets the kill, but fair play to Miracles. Did manage to get a few shots on, but now EnVyUs with that 1-man advantage. How are they going to try and work it?
There's one guy in A, so if they kill that guy in A, that's an easy plant, and they should be able to hold A down. A's like that bomb where like there's so little places you can come through that you can sort of lock it down, especially with 4 players still alive. But the bomb's going to go down right now, and you know, they're in a 4v2 situation. John and BL Fire is still alive for Impact, and the bomb's down, and you know, they're pretty much trapped. They can't do much. They're pretty much watching every way, and it's up to John. What if John was defusing? How funny would that be?
It would be. We've seen that time and time again. But something I want to point out there was Karma played that so well. His 3 teammates burst into that bomb site, and he acted as a distraction. Immediately got himself into a gunfight, caused all the action over at the opposite bomb site, and that's where they all started. That's where all the Impact players started going towards. As you see there, Rambo shutting down John there in your round-ending kill cam, and 3-3 now. It's tied up. Do you still think this is going to EnVyUs?
This reminds me of COD Champs.
Oh,
Impact
don't go there again. Please don't go there again.
It was this map, wasn't it?
This was the last map. It was the most.
I want EnVy to win 6-4 just so they get the payback.
Can you imagine if it's a Killer versus Proof, 1 versus 1? Can you imagine that?
I want EnVyUs to win 6-4 now, just because I want them to have the payback they deserve for COD Champs.
Well, it's good to know which side you're on.
This win.
Right now, Killer with the bomb for Team Impact. He's going to be pushing straight down the middle. Miracle's already got the early kill there on JCap. That's going to give Impact the advantage. And you can see there's actually Proofy on the B bomb site. And he's just going to be headless now. I'm going to have a quick look at him. He's going to get taken down there by Miracles. Something you
For the first time we've seen a team go B now.
It is.
Usually every round they've been going A, and Impact has taken over. They put so much pressure on them. And that was a quick round. I looked at you by the time I looked back. They won the round.
It was a very, very quick round indeed. You can see John in the round ending kill cam. Exactly how he managed to pick up that kill. Someone just trying to rush towards that bomb site was Karma. And John, nice little jump shot there, getting the headshot as well. And Impact look very pumped up. And this is something that as a caster we see time and time again. Okay, so obviously we can see both teams right now.
Yeah.
Now, as soon as Impact start losing, we can visibly see their heads go down. Is that something when you play against Impact, you're like, well, we know if we get in their heads, we win the game?
Pretty much. I mean, like, that's why I feel like, you know, usually, you know, Killer's known for, you know, getting in other people's head. He really can't do that. He doesn't have the opportunity to do that right now. And, you know, he's sort of on a leash, if that makes sense. So he can't pretty much do what he's used to. He can't get in their head, and like when they're losing, he has to keep it all inside. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So
very true.
You know, I do know that they get pretty down when they're losing. So that's when you've got to start, you know, putting it on them and just taking them out. Yeah.
Rambo once again. MMS scanner, trying to see if he can work it. And it's interesting seeing someone use it on an SMG. Normally you see it on, for example, your M8, you know, your long-range weapon, but he's making it work so far. as he's making his push towards the B bomb site. The second time in a row we've seen a B bomb site push. 46 seconds left there. EnVy going to have to try and start making some plays very quickly. You can see on your minimap, JCap watching the fight. BL5 is already going to get first blood on Proofy. Rambo immediately charges, shuts him down. 3 versus 3. 37 seconds left. And let's not forget, all this is going on. Rambo still has to try and get the ball. That's the one right next to him.
Killer killed him.
Wow, Killer with a clutch kill. But in goes Karma. He's going to get dropped as well. Now it's going to be down to JCap.
JCap.
1v2, is he going to do it?
Miracle's trying to 4 kill streak, so we really don't want Miracle's getting that kill because then he's even closer to 4 streaks.
20 seconds left. Did you plant the bomb as JCap? Doesn't
There
even
it
matter.
John passed up 5-3, and I'm not used to seeing EnVy sort of lose S&Ds to a pickup team. I mean, obviously they're not a pickup.
I know what you mean.
You have 2 champions and their original teammate and a pickup fourth. So I mean, like I'd call that a pickup team. Especially, they had like a week to practice.
Fair enough. But it is going to be them with a 5-3 lead. And now, this is where, as you said earlier on, EnVy need to try and get their heads back into the game. They need to just be like, well, forget about it. We can be upset if we lose after this game. We need to go all in.
I want to hop on board with Karma right now.
Karma, you want to see on the defensive side? Let's have a look. All right. I'm a roll with whatever you say. This is unorthodox.
Look at this. They're not nervous. They're not scared.
Well, they should be because BL5 is sat there. He's going to say thank you very much over JCap.
3v3 right now. As we see, they're sort of, both teams are all together. You see Impact, all those green arrows, they're all together right now.
Is that necessarily
and Rambo taking out one. It's a 2v2 right now, so, let's see who the better duo is. It's JCap and Karma going up against, Killa and Mir, and, Killa and Mir, they won so many titles together.
Yes.
They should definitely have this in the bag, but
they really are that.
With Karma alive, anything can happen.
He really is that good.
It's a 2v1 right now. It's JCap and Karma against Miracles. And Miracles is pretty much just like, we have the lead, and, my kill
Does he play for the streaks? That's the thing.
Well, Karma actually just saw him. Karma's on the chase, and every single player are in this building right now. We're going to see what's look down right here, and there it is. No matter. EnVy's starting to come back.
Karma managed to get that kill. Miracles
What's your prediction? Who's going to win this game right now? Who's going to win?
We're going to go 5-5. It's going to be Proofy versus Killer 1v1.
Yeah, you think so?
And I'm going to say it's going to be Killer that's going to go clutch, because he is Captain Clutch in my eyes.
I'm going to counter that.
Okay. Yeah, I like it. You're already learning the caster tricks.
I'm going to say EnVy's going to win.
Okay. All right, I like it. So they're going to come back.
It's going to be Rambo versus Miracles. And Rambo's going to kill him.
If you get this right, I'm just not letting you play.
I want $20.
You want $20?
I want $20.
Oh, God. I'll buy you dinner if you get it right. I'll make you that deal, because Chipotle, yeah. I actually got my free Chipotle yesterday. Goon John pouring my Chipotle. I was so happy. But anyway, that's a story for another day. Right now, Karma with a sniper rifle. We know he can be so lethal with the DSR. But EnVy, they need to pick up this round. They cannot afford to drop it. And he's actually got the bomb, and he's the only player that's pushed B.
Yeah, they're playing really separate. That's really not, like them. They have 3 in like that spawn building, and Karma just by himself B side. I'm not sure what he's trying to do. He's trying to be like his solo self, be like a transformer. Acts like he's invincible. I don't think so, Karma.
Well, he's actually rotated now towards A.
We're about to push through A. Who's in A guarding it? John?
I think it's going to be John.
There you go.
He's
There's
dead.
the first pick.
He's down.
And one guy's back, and they're spawn building the 2 at B, so they can get this plant easily and just shut down every single, way they can enter the circle.
Yeah, they can cover all angles right now. Miracles, he was that player right at the very back. Now, how is he going to play? We'll get on board with him. Is he going to try and push in is the question. He only has 40 seconds to work with. Meanwhile, his 2 teammates, BL5 and Killer, it looks like they're all going to go for it. It looks like they're going to pinch at the same time. Everyone from one angle. That would be the smartest thing. BL5, he's going to rush inside. He's going to lose that gunfight to Rambo. Meanwhile, Miracles, he's going to try and push. He's tagged from that right-hand side. 2 versus 4. Rambo jumps down. Miracles makes small work of him. Now it's 2 versus 3. I believe Killer's actually got himself in there. Yes, he has. He's going to take down JCap. Now it's a 1 versus 2 with the pistol.
Ooh,
is he going to get the kill? That would have been dirty. He's dead, surely.
He got to be dead.
Yep. 5-5.
Here we go.
Here we go.
Let's see if prediction's right. Yours and mine.
Here we go.
I said Rambo versus Mir. You said Proofy versus Killer. Killer will win.
Wait, who did you say was going to win?
Rambo.
You said Rambo? Alright. I like this. Listen, we both got the 5-5 bit right. It was always, and this is what I love about COD Esports. It always seems to come down to a moment like this.
Yeah.
Where history has its chance of repeating itself. I mean, this was the Call of Duty World Championship final. Let's emphasize that.
Was this 5-5?
No. It was actually, it was 6-4 at the time, but this time it's gone 5-5. So EnVy trying to one up their last performance. Going to be impact on the attacking side. John,
I'm going to go on board with Rambo. We're going on board with Rambo.
You want to go on board with Rambo?
Rambo.
All right, we'll go on board with Rambo just because, you're new to this.
Actually, no. We can't. He's an A being
he's being
boring.
passive. Being boring.
He's being boring.
We need to
so
give the
we have to go. Who has the bomb? We're gonna go on board with John because he has the bomb.
All right. Well,
is that fair?
I think that's fair. That's fair. That's fair. Well, still 4 versus 4. 60 seconds left. Impact look as if they're going to try and push this B bomb site in. Look how passive EnVy are being on this defense side. They do not want to give anything away. They're just like, well,
both
if you want to play,
teams are nervous right now.
They're nervous. You've seen it. They're shaking.
Both of them are nervous. They're both shaking.
They're both shaking right now.
This is make it or break it. And Rabbit with the first pick. That's my boy.
That's your boy. You got it right.
That was not a voice crack, by the way. I did that on purpose.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. I'll let you off. John's still with that bomb. 34 seconds left. You can't even begin to explain how important this round is. It really is that crucial.
First
28
was
seconds.
Crazy on this map.
John,
just in search in general.
I kind of just want to scream. I want to say, plant the bomb, do it. But 22 seconds left, and nade comes over. He's going to be dead because he hasn't got fight.
This is very risky. Putting the bomb in their spawn. There it is. EnVy won.
EnVy surely to pick this round up. Jacob gets a kill. It's going to be
choked. They choked.
John all by himself. And EnVy
Rambo standing up. That was my boy. That was my. I voted for him.
You voted for him, but you didn't get it right.
I have to go play right now.
You have to go play.
It was great casting with you, man. Hopefully I wasn't too bad. How was I?
I thought you were really good. I'm sure you'll get a lot of tweets. So I mean, what's your Twitter right now?
I'm probably gonna get a lot of hate. It's Sore Methods with a Z.
Go tweet him. Let him know how awesome that was at Sore Methods with a Z.
Nice casting with you.
Bam.
And I'll catch you later.
Good stuff. Good luck in your games as well today.
Thank you.
But that was a sensational game between EnVy and Impact. EnVy getting that revenge from Call of Duty World Championships. And you can see the look on their face. They know that they have kept their chances alive of progressing to Championship Monday. But that's going to do it all from game number 1 here at PAX. We've just got a few more minutes to wait for game number 2.